Hey everybody, this is Shane with Crystal Clear 101. I have another Airsoft review. This time I am reviewing the Desert Eagle by Cybergun. Now this one is released under the War Inc. Battlezone name. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and show the box for you in case you do get interested in this one. But this is actually licensed. This is actually licensed by Magnum Research to Cybergun, but it's listed under the War Inc. Battlezone name, which is by Cybergun, and Cybergun actually makes some really nice airsoft guns. But overall, this is not a bad little airsoft gun. The retail on this one at my local Academy Sporting Goods was $24.99, and for what you're getting, it's actually not that bad. It's actually pretty decent. Now, I do have one little con about this airsoft gun, which is the safety on it. Let me go ahead and remove my magazine. Now, what it is, okay, the way it works, up is fire, down is safe. Here's the thing, is once I cock this gun, either the safety works or it don't work. Now, this time, it's working. Matter of fact, when the safety is properly engaged, not only should it keep me from being able to pull this trigger, I've been able to pull this trigger with the safety on. Which is not good out of an airsoft gun, but it also locks the slide. It also locks the slide in place. But I mean, this time the slide's actually, the safety on this is actually working. But I figured I'd just go ahead and point that out because I have been having that out of mine. So I figured I'd go ahead and point that out. But the muzzle velocity with this is 260 feet per second with .12s, and it does list on the box that with .2s, which is what I use for any of my airsoft reviews, that the muzzle velocity is 200 feet per second. Now, I mean, overall, this is not a bad airsoft gun. Now, let me go ahead and show the sight picture. There we go. There's the sight picture for this one. Now, one of the things I actually did notice about this one is that the trigger on this, when it's cocked, actually is pretty stiff. Now, one more time. Like I said, compared to other airsoft guns I've fooled with, this is actually pretty stiff. I know that on mine, when you pull the hammer back, you can actually push the hammer back forward. I don't know if that's a design feature or if that's a flaw in mine. I don't know. I figured I'd just point that out. But one of the little features I actually really do like about this one, really, are the grips. These grips right here are actual rubber. These are real rubber grips. And when gripping this, it's actually really comfortable. Now, the finish that's done up for this one, it is a transparent. However, it's kind of almost like a black transparent, which, you know, under the right circumstances, it's kind of hard to see the inner workings of it. But, I mean, I actually like that better than just straight up clear. But also, new, it does have this little sticker right here that says Made in Philippines. Now, as for the actual license portion of it, it is stamped right here on the very front of the slide, registered Desert Eagle pistol, Magnum Research Inc., Pillager, Minnesota, USA. Then on the other side of the slide, it's got the same thing, Magnum Research Inc., Minneapolis, Minnesota. But overall, it's not a bad little airsoft gun. Matter of fact, on the box itself, it claims accuracy is 25 out of 25. Well, if I haven't talked about the magazine, well, here's the magazine for it. Now, the very front portion of this holds 14 pellets. I got it loaded with 10.2s. As I said, I always use .2s with any of my reviews. But here's the cool thing about this one. The very front holds 14. There's a little door right back here. You open it, and this holds 190 pellets in the reservoir. So if you already got the full 14 in the front right here, plus 190 additional pellets in the back, you're talking 204 pellets for this airsoft pistol. Which is, compared to other ones I've fooled with, that's insane. Because I'm only used to like, 15 or so. But I'm not used to 14 plus an additional 190 in a reservoir for a spring gun. I'm not used to that. Now, as for the accuracy of this one, it claims 25 out of 25. Well, let's find out. I do have a target set up. And it's this Coke can right over here. Well, let's see how well I do. And I knocked it over on the very first hit. This is just bouncing that can everywhere with each hit. Let's see. No, that's it. But, I mean, I scored 9 out of 10 hits, but the only reason I didn't score that one is my shot was just, my aim was just a tiny shade to the left. So it actually skirted right by the can. But otherwise, the accuracy from this one is actually really damn good. This is, in my opinion, this is actually a really decent little airsoft pistol. If I haven't mentioned, the retail for this is $24.99. It's spring-powered airsoft. .12's muzzle velocity is 260 feet per second. .2's, which is what I use, it's 200 feet per second. And as you saw with the can, each individual hit was actually making it bounce. Which is, I haven't had that happen. I haven't been able to do that with a regular airsoft pistol. So, that actually impresses me with this one. But, if you like spring guns, if you like Desert Eagles, I would definitely consider picking this one up. It looks cool, it's simple, it's accurate. As you saw with the can, kind of like with a real Desert Eagle, it did seem like it was a bit of a heavy hitter. But, anyway, this has been my review of the Desert Eagle by Cybergun. Keep in mind, if you're looking for this one, it's released under the War Inc. Battlezone name. But if you can find it, I'd pick it up. But anyway, that's my review on the Desert Eagle by Cybergun. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe.